Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Team out there, we are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Easy. Ball handed off. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. The back's got it. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run the option. Running with purpose. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And the Aztecs churn out another first down. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's the option play. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? And he'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Long enough and good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
You come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, North Texas.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Fighting him off.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Aztecs will have to punt this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Get set, get set. Check.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Oh, it's snapped to the back. Fights off a defender. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Mean Green. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. Ball handed to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Aztecs. Just ran away from the defense. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
Pitch to point is good. They draw within 4 at 14-10. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll bring them down just short of the 20.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Again, makes it second and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to pass here on second down. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
We go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
A sack makes it second down and forever. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Crucial red zone play coming up. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The San Diego State offense on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Dump off caught by the running back. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aztecs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. North Texas's offense is back out there now.
Hey, Dan! Let's go!
And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He spins out of a tackle. Eventually they tackled him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense not pressing this time. And now the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Look at him run through those tacklers. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Easy.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Ready, break. Reload. Set.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, Mean Green. This offense cannot be stopped. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out, but now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Breaking free at the 35. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45.
Boy, what a run here. I mean, the guy's got speed. He's elusive. He has the ability to escape. Here, the quarterback became a one-man disruptor and had the defense on their heels the whole time.
Ready, ready.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Easy.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down.
325.
They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on down.
Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and more patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for 6. Touchdown, North Texas. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. The defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Breaking free at the 35. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43.
Here we go.
They'll try the right side on the toss. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Aztecs look to keep this drive moving.
Get set. Get set.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Pound 55 weak.
San Diego State, 10.
Ready?
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Ready up.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Let's go.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll run it here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
On the set.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Cricket. Ready.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On the ready.
And the Aztecs begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Crucial Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. Powers through.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Okay, ready?
Here's the second down play. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The shotgun handoff here. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it second and medium.
Jackrabbit.
There's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Boy, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's an out route, the catch made. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The offense really clicking here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Mean Green. And the route is on. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job in this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The San Diego State offense on the field now. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Escapes the pocket. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Timber. Timber. Arrow. Arrow. Lion. Lion.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Checks this down to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Keeper for the first down and more. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Extra point splits the uprights. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. North Texas's offense is back out there now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. Oh, here comes the reverse. And he'll be brought down. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, North Texas. And this one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Comes the San Diego State offense back out there. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Aztecs will come to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
That sack sets up a second down and long. He's running out of time here. Breaks loose at the 40. He's swarmed by the defense. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot escape, and down he goes. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.